So I was scrolling through my YouTube shorts and I came across this video of an individual explaining why he carries a revolver, and he says that he would prefer the revolver over a semi-automatic handgun, right, such as a Glock or SIG. And I want to just kind of give my 2 cents on the topic. This isn't legal advice or anything like that. This is just my personal opinion stemming from my background, right, and my training. So in my opinion, right, one of the topics, one of the points that he brought up was a psychological factor of having, 6+ rounds, right, literally pointed at your face and you can see them in the cylinder, and the psychological effects that would have on your adversary. One of my biggest problems with that, right, and again, this is my opinion, one of my biggest problems with that is that you are relying on the psychological factor to be your deterrence against that adversary. You're relying on the psychological effect that your rounds will have on them as opposed to the actual effectiveness of your firearm. And in my opinion, that's a problem. For the sole fact of, if a person is committed to committing a violent act to end your life, no psychological factor of a couple rounds being shown to their face is going to change that. The other thing is that you should not be drawing your pistol unless you plan on using it. It is not a deterrence. Pulling that pistol from your holster, clearing garment with that weapon, is not a deterrent factor. It's not a thing to say, hey, look, I have a gun, get away from me. It is this person has decided to go hands-on violently, potentially ending my life, or this person has pulled a weapon, I now need to defend myself. So when that weapon clears garment, you are more than likely already on that wall pulling the trigger. It is not a deterrence. You're not supposed to be pulling it out and brandishing it. It's not to be brandished, right? You're concealed carrying. When that clears garment, it's because you're using it. So do not rely on the psychological factor that your firearm is going to have on your adversary. Rely on your firearm functioning properly, being able to get the rounds on target accurately and effectively, and on time.